In a world where competition is global, in a land where high-stakes testing abounds, there is a game where no child is left behind and accommodations level the playing field.
Congratulations on completing the SEIS training on the Spring 2010 updated requirements for the participation of students with disabilities in MCAS.
The appropriate use of accommodations provides students with disabilities greater access to classroom instruction and assessments. Decisions about which accommodations are provided to students must be made carefully based on the requirements outlined in this manual. Accommodation. A test accommodation is a change in the way a test is administered or in the way a student responds to test questions. Similar to instructional accommodations, test accommodations are intended to offset the effects of the disability and to provide students with the opportunity to demonstrate knowledge and skills on statewide assessments.
A
Student who does not have a
documented disability
is not eligible to receive accommodations on MCAS tests, regardless of whether the student already receives instructional support or accommodations. In cases where an IEP is under development, the IEP team must have met and agreed upon which MCAS accommodations are necessary before a student may be provided the accommodations.
2, 4, 6, 8.
How do we accommodate differences in learning styles?
We are all able to know the world through language, logical, mathematical analysis, spatial representation, musical thinking, the use of the body to solve problems or to make things, an understanding of other individuals, and an understanding of ourselves. Can we see the world through the eyes of visual learners? Can we hear the voices of our inner musicians? Can we feel the joy and clap our hands for our kinesthetic learners? In 1956, Benjamin Bloom led a group of educational psychologists to develop a classification of cognitive functioning important to learning.
Who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself.
Universal design for learning involves multiple means of representation to give learners various ways of acquiring information and knowledge, multiple means of action and expression to provide learners alternatives for demonstrating what they know, and multiple means of engagement to tap into learners' interests. So team, we must not lower the standards bar so that all students achieve. We must break through all the barriers to student achievement and raise the bar of progress. If we could level the field, then all students would have a chance to win. Real differentiation should never mean one size fits all. Go, learning team, go.